Motivation, hey, motivation. Monday, motivation, hey, motivation. It's Monday, motivation, motivation. It's Monday. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite Berry, host Mo Berry, and welcome back to this channel. So, as the song says, it's Motivation Monday. Listen, I'm kind of conflicted and debating on whether or not I should keep doing that. I like the jingle. Like, I can hear it. Like, I can just hear the jingle. But, clearly it's just a cappella. But I think it's something fun to do before the video begins, and hopefully it'll just draw people in and just be like, girl, what? And hopefully it'll just get you excited for Monday, you know? Why not? So let me know in the comments if you like the intro. And who knows, maybe one day I will take it to a studio and actually do something with it. But I like the jingle. I think it's cute. I think it's fun. It's whatever, you know, it's to get you excited for Monday. But like I said, guys, welcome back to Motivation Monday. I am so excited for our topic of the day. It's, of course, a quick tip. I'm going to try to always make it quick tip Mondays, you know, but if it's not so quick, that's because this subject is quite fitting for an explanation or for us to explore. And that is overcoming social anxiety. Overcoming social anxiety. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because this is what I'm overcoming. Now, anyone who has known me in the past will probably be like, what are you talking about? You are not, you have no social anxiety whatsoever, or at least you don't portray it, you know, because people think of me as an extrovert. They say that I am quite extroverted. I'm always animated, you know, I'm just the life of the party. But little do they know, it's not me at the party that experiences the anxiety. It's the getting me there where I struggle with anxiety. I tend to overthink the event or the occasion. I tend to overanalyze. I tend to basically treat whatever meetup I'm going to like it's a job interview. Okay, how many of us are guilty of that? How many of us are guilty of that? We overanalyze a situation or an event, and we begin to treat it as if it's a job interview, as if we have to explain ourselves rather than just enjoying the moment and connecting with other human beings, you know? So I am totally guilty of this, you know, but once I get to the party, I'm okay. I loosen up, you know. I am extroverted, but I'm also very introverted. But I do get my energy from other people. When there are other people around and I see that there's a smile on their face and they're happy, you know, all I want to do is contribute to that. But it's the getting me there that I struggle with. Now, some of you may be different. You may struggle to get there and also struggle being there. And that's more so what I want to talk about, because I find that many people struggle in social situations because they're treating this like it's a job interview. They're treating this like they're trying to find their husband or wife. I mean, maybe you are, but you're just putting too much expectation on it. And so I think we just have to learn to try to overcome our analyzing. And doing that, it starts with not being anxious for anything. And that's what we talked about in the previous video. So if you missed it, click the previous video, because I do talk about never being too anxious for anything. And once you can practice that, once you can practice, you know, the gift of just letting go and letting things be, you will find yourself so much more at peace and so much more less anxious, okay? When you're going to an event or a social gathering, understand that these people eat, sleep, and just like you, okay? They do all those things just like you, and they bleed just like you. So you don't have to look at these people as if they're gods. All right. I do feel that that is something that we subconsciously do. We kind of idolize other people, or we might put a certain person that we want to speak to on a pedestal, and we almost treat them like they're a god, and we're just this little servant, and we don't know how to behave or how to act. But you kind of have to get that out of your subconscious. Anyone that you talk to, they eat, sleep, bleed, and just like you. I'm not saying the word just because, you know, this is a positive channel, so I'll refrain from cursing. But that's the truth of it, folks. Stop looking at other people as if they're better than you, because they're not. They're not. They might have a little bit more money. They might have better, they might be at the height of their social climb. You know, they might be this or that, or have this great job, you know, but that doesn't mean that they have to be idolized or put on a pedestal. So whenever you get ready to go into a gathering, first, stop treating it like it's a job interview. Just breathe, relax, and understand that all of these people here are human just like you. Okay? It's not a job interview. All right? It's not. And second, we have to start practicing the act of not being anxious for anything. You know, that's money, job, cars, a spouse, a partner, whatever it may be. Practice not being anxious for anything. And when you step into social situations, you will find yourself so much more at peace, so much more at ease, so much more in the moment, where you're able to connect and actually listen and respond. You know, that's the whole art of communication, is listening and then responding. You know, that's something that I'm definitely still working on, especially communicating effectively. But that's a whole nother quick tip topic. So I just want to encourage you. I just want to motivate you. If you feel that you are struggling with social anxiety, understand that you alone are good enough. You don't have to impress anyone. You know, speak your truth. Speak the truth. And if a person doesn't respond in the way that you're hoping they respond, or if they respond negative, like I said in the last 2 videos, then they're not worth it. They're not worth you giving your energy to. Okay? They're not worth you putting your hopes into. All right? Just let it go and move on. There are billions of people in this world. Okay? And we just have to understand that every one of us eat, sleep, bleed, we cry, we do it all. We're all the same. And once we learn to understand that and understand the art of communication and just listening to your brother and sister, then you will find yourself so much more at peace through life. You're able to get up in front of a crowd and just speak. You're able to do a presentation. You're able to actually take it to that professional level. I guess picturing everyone naked, if that's what will help you, then do that. But I just want to encourage you and motivate you that you don't have to put people on a pedestal. Just show up. Just show up and be you, because you are good enough. You are more than enough. And if no one else can see that, then you need to move on and let it go. Okay? Don't even worry about entertaining it. All right? And just remember to always be present, because that, ladies and gentlemen, is the gift. The gift of being present. Okay? You don't have to overanalyze it. You don't have to put expectation on it. Just show up, because that is a gift. The gift of life, the gift of being able to participate, the gift of being able to show up. Okay? I know I keep repeating it, but I just want to make sure you understand that we can overcome social anxiety. All right? Everyone around you answers to no one but God. At the end of the day, that is all it's going to be. Now, of course, some of you may have different beliefs. You know, some of you may not believe there's a God, but just understand the whole point of it is for you to understand that all of these people are just like you. And at the end of the day, they're going to be in the same position as you. Okay? So I really hope this was encouraging, you guys. I'm glad that I chose this topic to speak on because it's something that I too want to overcome. Like I said, for me personally, it's not the being at the scene that causes me anxiety. It's getting me there because I just do way too much over analyzing, and I do way too much trying to figure out how it should be and what I should do, and just things like that. I wasn't, unless I'm actually being paid to host the event, then that's a different story. But just show up. That's all you have to do is just show up, be yourself. And if no one, if you find that people don't respond the way you want them to respond, then move on. It's okay. Let it go. And just understand that you alone are the gift. You are enough. And there's nothing that you need to do to prove to anyone. Okay? You only need to prove it to yourself that you are enough. So that is the topic for today, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for next Monday. And as always,